Actually, what did you say? Hey Bob, what are your thoughts on Tecca's recent snippet? I assume you're talking about Trisha. And Tecca in his caption, actually it's right here, he said, ready to close out this chapter of my life. I think it's like, since this is a grail for a lot of people, he probably didn't ever want to drop it. Or I don't know when he recorded this. Do we know when he recorded this? Like, I don't know, 2018, 2019? I don't know, 2020, 21? I know that it's at least a year old because people have been begging for this shit. Like it was some head from a fucking walrus. And a lot of times it's like Uzi and Cardi, like they don't want to drop the grails because there was a reason they didn't drop in the first place. Or maybe it was a clearance issue, I don't know, and they had to get that settled. But it says ready to close out this chapter of my life. I think he's just ready to drop it so nobody can fucking beg him for this shit any longer. He re-recorded it. Okay, so it's similar to like the Dolly shit with Uzi. But it's crazy how strong the Tecca fan base is. Like he's one of the only artists that people beg for snippets like that, right? There's like Trippy, Uzi, Cardi, Juice, but like you gotta be a certain type of artist to be like this, to have at least a large amount of people begging you for the music. Whereas a lot of, I don't know, other people, of course, like the mega fans will do it, but I don't hear it for specific songs like I have with Trisha. Let's see, I'm gonna hear it. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. I think people just want what they don't have. I mean, it's definitely a good song, don't get me wrong, but it just sounds like a Tecca song. Tecca's fire, don't get me wrong. Like I'm not trying to diss at all or like say it's trash, but like he's got better songs than that. Or maybe I just haven't heard like the best part because this is like the third snippet we've heard. I just think that is overrated is what I'm saying. It's not bad, it's just overrated for what the people are begging for. Like half of these snippets, even for like other artists, they're like, yo, this needs a drop, and like when it drops, it's like it didn't do that well and for a reason. Like y'all are just fucking crack addicts. Crack ain't really that good, but y'all need it because you're addicted as shit. It's nothing crazy, I'm sorry. It will still probably do well though, because again, it's Tecca, solid track. Maybe we can let's listen to like some other ones. Let's see. Tecca, Trisha snippets featuring Juice WRLD. Okay, that's fake. Extended. Okay, here's one. It's definitely good, but still, like I don't know what the whole hype about is. It is, right? Am I wrong here? It is a basic Tecca song. And that's probably why he's like, yo, y'all need to shut the fuck up. I'm ready to close this chapter of my life because I don't want to hear nobody asking for this song again. And if it flops, or not flops, but you know, doesn't do as well as it is supposed to, he'll probably be like, look, I'm not listening to the fans at all. The artist should never really listen. Actually, I don't know. Okay, the artist shouldn't listen to the fans in comments because those are just the loudest fans. Of course, they'll stream it the most and yada yada yada, but really you just gotta follow the numbers. Like, okay, post a couple snippets on TikTok, see which one gets the most amount of videos, people posting it, and then if it blows up on TikTok, that's exactly what labels do. They're like, okay, this snippet is going up. People are making videos to it. Let's drop it because it's gonna get hype. If it's not getting, like, I think Halsey or like some female artist, I can't remember who it was, said that, you know, her label's not letting her drop it until like this starts trending, the sound. It's a cold world out here. Artists can't drop me, but I guess it's just the music business, right? Can't control that. Yeah, his fans were harassing Cole Bennett. They were like trying to set, I remember people, when I posted under Cole Bennett, he posted a picture with Ken Carson, said or I said, yo, y'all need to drop music video because that'll be fire. Ken and Cole Bennett. And then somebody comment underneath like, yo, make him drop Trisha. I was like, what the fuck? Tecca already got so many videos with Cole Bennett. He don't need to do more. But I guess it is, you're right. It's because people missed that 2019 era of Tecca. That makes sense. It's kind of like how Uzi fans will like beg for, you know, the 2017, 2016 songs. It's like, dude, Uzi, there's a reason Uzi didn't drop them. It's because he didn't like them as much, or it didn't fit like the schedule, or maybe he had better songs, and like now he's on a whole different wavelength. Now when he listens to that, it's like when I watch my videos from 3 years ago, I'm like, oh my god, I am so cringe. Shit's dumb as fuck. Labels need to give artists more freedom. In between albums, you gotta feed the fans a little bit. I agree with you, but there's a balance. Labels do need to give more freedom, and they have been. Like the good labels, like such as Jace or Ken or whatever, they let them drop on SoundCloud and see which ones like pop off, feed the fans. If it pops off enough, then they'll use that as like a single to promote the album, or just keep dropping singles and get like, if it pops up on TikTok, like they'll just capitalize. They just add gasoline to the fire. But you're right, a lot of artists, they can't drop, they get shelved because they have no creative control. They can't drop unless there's approval by the label. So that's really like, you got to just get that right on your contract. Labels need to be more not lenient, what's the word? They need to be more with the times, but also artists need to, maybe the artists are just lazy too. Like they won't drop music unless it is backed. Maybe it's the artist's fault. I don't know. It really depends on the contract. I assume that they don't drop because of the contract though. And you don't really make money from SoundCloud. Not as much, at least.